R.B. Srikumar. R.B. Srikumar is with me in the studio, and R.B. Srikumar, you've been former director of the deputy director of the Intelligence Bureau
Trivandrum.
of Trivandrum,
Yes.
and you've been also former DGP of Gujarat.
Yes.
And you have been at the forefront of the group of people who've taken on Narendra Modi.
Right.
So you've been at the forefront of the group of people who've taken on Narendra Modi. The BJP is making those serious allegations against you today. ISRO scientist Nambi Narayanan was arrested. Would you accept that what you did was wrong?
Nothing wrong, which are not at all truth falsehoods, because I was not in charge of the investigation at all. Investigation cannot be conducted by under CRPC by any IB officer from DGP rank officer, that is director, to the peon. That is one thing. CRPC never recognizes IB as a police organization. It was Kerala police which registered a case sometime in October or something of that year, and then sought the help of IB through director IB for interrogating some of these people, two scientists and 2-3 private people and police officer, etc., etc. So that time, director IB has directed the joint director. I was number 2 in Trivandrum setup to send suitable officers, and a deputy director totally false. Nambi Narayanan is coming out with this against me because of a prejudice, because in my earlier assignment as CISF commandant in Tumba, there were serious allegations against him for his corrupt dealings. Then director VSSC, Dr. Vasant Gavarkar, and then VSSC controller, Mr. PM Nair, who later became the president's...
Mr. Srikumar, the charge is very serious, and the charge is that, you behaved, the officials of the IB, including you, and Nambi Narayanan can respond to you. The officials of the Intelligence Bureau, including you, behaved in an unprofessional manner, and you were privy to the arrest of 6 innocent persons. The CBI actually categorically indicted you initially. Did the CBI indict you for failing in your duty to conduct the inquiry in an objective and fair manner?
Totally wrong. I did not.
Did they or did they not?
Please permit. No, totally wrong, because I did not even meet Mr. Nambi Narayanan.
I am asking you what the CBI said. Did the CBI say that or not, Mr. Srikumar?
No, I don't know about CBI report. CBI report was presented long back before UPA government has come to power. Why Vajpayee government slept over it? Why Vajpayee government found that there is no truth in this thing?
Absolutely wrong. If Srikumar is not responsible for the tortures which were executed by his men, whom are named in the CBI report, and a medical report further certifies that, and the CBI report indicates that, and the CJM court accepts it, how do you say Srikumaran is not responsible? If Srikumar says, I have not done it, my men did that, who are these men? Are they behaving on their own? Or are they reporting to Srikumar? Shirking off the responsibility, vicariously responsible Srikumar is talking irresponsible on this matter. It is he who tortured, I am saying. It is he who made all these things. The whole thing was instigated by him. He can't simply say, I am not aware, I have not tortured them. Then who the hell has done this torture?
Let me kindly give me time to explain, because the other reason I have to say that I can give an affidavit that they are all correct. Mr. Nambi Narayanan I never met. I interrogated Mr. Shashikumar only. 25-page report is there, not a single line he has rejected. He is not a co-plaintiff with Nambi Narayanan also. Secondly, had I or anybody harassed Nambi Narayanan, why he did not reveal this thing when he was present before the magistrate?
Who didn't reveal it?
He did not reveal, he did not come to the magistrate.
Nambi Narayanan, why didn't you talk about being tortured earlier before the magistrate?
This is being misquoted by Srikumar. When I was asked whether you were ill-treated, I was presented by the CBI, not by the Kerala police. I understood that the CBI, whether they have misbehaved with me. I answered no. But my point is, what was the role of CBI, of Mr. Srikumar on this entire episode? What was his role? In what way he was assisting the so-called...
And I read from this, The CBI report said the Intelligence Bureau officials told Rashida, the lady who was supposed to be the center of this honey trap, that if she did not tell the truth, she would be stripped naked and made to lie on ice and insects would be thrown on her body. Why was this happening? Was there an attempt to fix certain scientists for certain reasons? And may I know what those reasons were?
Totally false. If this is true, why Rashida did not complain to her government, Malay government? Why Rashida did not complain to the magistrate? Nambinarayan saw what is the explanation he is giving. When magistrate, he was presented to magistrate, he is expected to give any complaint about the custody period, whether the custody was under the police or otherwise. IB never took him in custody. It is the police who took him in custody. That police officer who is an outstanding officer who is...
Please tell me one evidence against me. And you are telling the most honest DIG of police. That honest DIG of police history we know.
May I make one last...
You don't understand. You can't cheat this nation. You will face the consequences. I am telling you. Don't tell me that you have done wonderful thing. I have done wonderful thing. I have done this country proud. Today's PSLV is 25 flights are my contribution. Please tell me what is your contribution? You have been wasting the time.
Let him say, sir. He is just
No,
saying.
you
Let
tell
him
me
say,
what was
He has
that?
every right
What
to
was
if
that?
Yeah, I agree
Against
fully.
me.
Meenakshi Lekhi also
No,
has
you
one
know,
minute.
you can't escape.
my
You
last
cannot
comment on this
escape, Sri
entire
Kumar.
case
Tell
is very
me
simple.
what was the
Mr.
evidence
Narayan
against
happens to
me,
be one of
either
the
on
top
record or
scientists
oral.
of this
You see, the
Yes, Mr.
chairman of ISRO, no, please, forget about the human aspect. Professor Dhawan, whom I regard as God, Professor Yourop, whom also I regard as an architect of the Indian space research. These two people, in a signed document, have said that if this is what is going on, I am talking about the spy case, we cannot rule out the possibility of other foreign agencies' interference into this. Now, my point is very simple, that the entire space program, including the cryogenic, was jeopardized. And today, what I was supposed to have sold, the technology 18 years back, is not available today, even today. And this interesting character keeps telling that, okay, he has done a wonderful thing of catching me red-handed. I am asking him repeatedly, what was the evidence against me? He doesn't have an answer. And he says, I have no authority to interrogate. But at the same time, he has
in charge
interrogated.
of the investigation.
So, what I am saying
you see,
is
you-
that
you-
he has
joined
played
together and,
in the
just
hands
me
of
down, I am
the
disqualified, you know.
CIA. Absolutely clear to me. He has played in
Your
the hands
points
of
are
the
over.
CIA.
Let me answer.
Either knowingly or unknowingly, I don't want to give him the doubt. Now, my point is, he doesn't know a damn. Ask
You are
him
saying
to,
something very serious.
spell
One second, Mr.
cryogenic.
Nambiar. You are saying,
won't be able
you
to
are
spell
saying, Mr.
cryogenic.
Nambiar, that you were targeted by foreign agencies?
I am targeted by not only foreign agencies, it is the project was targeted and I happen to be the prime affair and I was targeted. But my point is, these characters sitting here were the moles. Let me ask you one question. Ratan Sehgal was charge sheeted and asked to get out. And he was an IB person who was joint director IB. And he was asked to get out. Now tell me what was the charge? He was collaborating with the CIA. He was a mole in IB.
But what about...
Not only me, all others.
No,
all
one
others.
second.
No, I'm not talking about UP or
investigation
LDA.
and a specific clean sheet which was given to you as well. I have the documents with me.
No, other IBs are IGs also.
Yeah, but it was specifically also for you.
Yes, all of
It
us.
was for
All
you.
of us.
So my question to you, the Congress spokesperson, Mr. Goyal, is that, okay, you gave a clean chip to Mr. Srikumar. The scientist on the program, Mr. Nambiar, feels, however, that Mr. Srikumar did not deserve the clean chip. My question is, what did you do for Mr. Nambiar? You helped the Intelligence Bureau officer.
Arnab,
Zero.
I will say
Nothing.
that
Mr. Goyal.
if any innocent has suffered, he is entitled for all the compensations and sympathy. Shri Kumar was deserving promotion as DGP. Modi has wrongly harassed him and didn't promoted him. Thereafter, tribunal, after his retirement, tribunal has said no, it was wrong decision on the part of the state of Gujarat, and Shri Kumar was promoted. That was wrong. Modi should apologize.
The people who created this case let it be Sibi Matthew, let it be Sri Kumar, let it be Vijayan, let it be Joshua, they were all promoted, conferred IPS and also given prestigious meritorious service. Please understand that is one side. Another side, my compensation case, in spite of NHRC awarding it, it has taken 11 years for the Kerala government to give me that money. Immediate interim relief. Where are we living? What is this society? I have not done any crime. The criminals are being promoted. And I am being punished further. You think that it is worth living in this country? I'm sorry. And here is a
People like
person
you
who
continue to
still
fight who will
defends.